this video kind of abruptly. I had gone over my 10 minutes, so I wonder if I should give you guys a bit of context. Not too much. I don't want to explain a lot about what was going on. Some of it I don't really remember actually, but this is around the time that I had been dealing with depression for quite a while, actually, like all throughout my teenage years, in one form or another. And at this point it had gotten pretty bad. I was really, I don't know, I find with depression, and I've heard other people say this as well, that it tends to make you, your thinking kind of turn obsessive, and you fixate on things that make you upset. So it's kind of like a vicious circle where you, because you're feeling bad, you think about things that make you feel worse, and you just, it was just crazy. I would just fixate on these things that bothered me and absolutely drive myself crazy, and it was just automatic. I couldn't seem to break the cycle, and it had gotten really, really bad. So I actually, after trying to deal with it on my own for a really long time, and getting to the point where I was kind of risking losing some of the things in my life that meant a lot to me because I just couldn't get myself out of it, I went on antidepressant medication, and that was right around this time. So these writings are kind of documenting the reaction, the changes that I felt in taking that medication. So it's kind of interesting in that way, at least to me it is, because I don't remember now what it was like, what it actually felt like to go through that change, but I guess I wrote down some of it, so it's kind of interesting for me to read it again. And I really needed it at the time. I'm glad I went on it, because I really had gotten to a point where I couldn't really fix it for myself, and this kind of just helped me get up out of that ongoing cycle and be able to step in and stop the fixating thoughts and some of the habits that I'd formed, so that I could actually start trying to address some of the issues that were going on for me. And anyway, I'm still on that medication till this day, and I really want to go off of it eventually. Well, sooner than later. I'd like to try and go off of it. I've tried at various points throughout the years, but I haven't really done it properly. I've been I know you're not supposed to do this, but I've kind of just stopped taking it. Maybe wean myself off of it for a day or two, and then just kind of stop taking it on my own. And the last couple of times I've done that, it's been emotionally I feel fine. I really think I can do without it now. I don't think I need the medication anymore in terms of the way I feel. But the scary thing is, and this is something I want to mention actually, in case anybody out there is thinking of going on medication like this, is that I feel these physical withdrawal symptoms, I guess, in my brain, and I've read up on it a little bit and talked to my doctor, and it's basically I guess the medication changes your brain's electrochemistry. Obviously it changes your brain chemistry, but what I feel, and what a lot of people feel when they try and go off these medications, is they call them brain zaps, and basically what it is a little electrical short circuit, or a little electrical current that goes through your brain, and it feels well, it's almost impossible to describe unless you've experienced it. You get kind of lightheaded and not really dizzy. It's I really don't know. It basically feels like your brain's being shocked for a split second. It can last a couple seconds, but everything kind of goes dark, and you get really lightheaded, and you could almost pass out, and then as soon as you register it, it's gone. But it can kind of come in waves. So what's happened for me in the past when I am off of it is I get these little brain zaps, and if I don't go back on the medication, then within the course of a a week or something, a few days, it gets to where these zaps are happening every 30 seconds or every few minutes. So that's kind of freaky. It really freaks me out, actually. I kind of wish, I don't know if I'd say I wish I hadn't gone on the medication, because I really think I needed it. at the time, but I definitely hope I can go off of it. I hope I don't have to take it forever, and I hope that I can go off of it without these side effects being too serious. As far as I know, it doesn't cause any lasting damage to your brain. It's just, it could be dangerous if you experience these while you're like driving or, you know, doing something that it can cause you to, yeah, it can be kind of a dangerous thing in the immediate sense. So anyway, that's a little bit more of an insight into me, I guess. I'd like to, if anybody else has any experience with this stuff, I'd be glad to hear, you know, any tips on coming off of this medication. I know there's like natural supplements you can take to help you while you're going off of it, and obviously it's better to try and go off of it with your doctor's supervision and not just, you know, cut yourself off. That's probably most of why I've been having trouble. So right now I went and saw my doctor the other day actually, and he said he gave me a prescription that's like half the dosage, and I'm going to take that for a month, and also make sure I take it really regularly, because I have been known to just kind of like, yeah, take it and then go a couple days without taking it, and then, so, which is not good either. But anyway, enough about that. I'll let you guys know if I am successful in going off of it, because that could be useful for someone else out there who's on it. And please pardon that motorcycle outside my window. It's annoying. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I don't have much more time to read in this video, so maybe I'll just make this a separate video. But yeah, I guess it could open up some discussion if anyone has experience with antidepressant medications. I'm starting to rethink my opinion on them. I do think they're good for people who really seriously need, you know, help if they've gotten to the point where they can't even function, which is basically where I was at. I couldn't even go to work or you know, go like every single day. I was just breaking down, crying, and just hysterical, pretty much. It really sucked. And I'm glad to say I'm not like that anymore. I definitely don't feel that way, even without the medication. Even when I go months without taking it, I don't feel that way again. But I remember at the time, you know, I definitely needed some kind of help. However, given the side effects and the withdrawal effects, I kind of wonder if I should have tried something more a more natural route first. Or, I mean, I tried counseling and all that stuff, and I continued to see my counselor even up until now. Really, every few months I'll go see him, and he's just an incredible guy. Yeah, so anyway, if anyone has any thoughts on the subject, I'd be glad to hear them. And I guess I'll leave this here. This will be kind of like a explanatory video